Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's okay. All right, so let's begin today's lesson. Today is May 8th, and we're going to continue what we started on last week about college. So, do you remember the name of the article? Do you? All right. So, the article's name is 13 Ways for You. No, I'm sorry. 13 Things That You Should Know Before Applying to College. Okay, that's the article that we read last week. So today we're going to continue reading it, and then we're going to answer 5 questions, not 6. And then we're going to answer our final question that is the most important one. So today's objective is, after reading and answering the questions correctly, students will convey what they would like to study in the future and why. Okay? So let's just minimize this window right here. Boom. Now we have our calendar. I don't even know why. It's just here, so let's check what day it is. It's May 8th, all right? So we have this entire week ahead of us from the 11th to the 15th, 18th to 22, 22 to 29. These 3 weeks, guys, are going to be your final days of school, okay? Great. I thought I heard they were going to extend 1 week ahead. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 weeks, and we have to add one more, okay? So it's probably ending for you guys on the 12th. That is my guess. I had a meeting with the special ed department, and they told me some numbers. They told me the 8th, right? They told me the 8th. But yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Listen to me. I'm a nobody over there. I'm just a teacher. Listen to your administrators, okay? We have till the 8th probably. Us teachers finish the 18th. It's my best guess. I'm not sure. Don't listen to me, okay? I don't even know the logistics. I just follow orders. So, anyways, let me just close this. All right. So the directions are very easy. All you have to do is read and answer. Okay. So we left off right over here. Consider taking both SATs and the ACT. Okay. So you should take the SATs and the ACT together. The pro tip is to save time and money. You can take the free practice test, right? And it is better for you to take both because if you take both, maybe you have a higher score in one of them and a lower score in the other. So the college will go with the highest score. Okay. That is the highest score that you're going to submit yourself because SATs, sometimes you submit it yourself. You have to go and send it to the college mailbox. All right. So it says here, take the SAT and the ACT twice. Okay, that is the first question that I have over here. It says here, why should you get cozy with an administration counselor? Okay, that's the first question. Oh, I think I omitted the first one. Yeah. It said, why should you take it twice? Okay, the question is not here, so I'm just going to answer it for you. Why should you take it twice? Why should anybody try twice the same thing? Well, the more you try, the better you could actually get in the second try, right? So go ahead and try it twice, okay? So we have a question here. It says, why should you get cozy with the administration counselor? Okay, let's see if we could answer that. That's the first question of today's lesson. Okay, so it says here you can probably find a list of admission counselors by region on a school website, right? Email them, introduce yourself, and ask a question. Don't be scared to talk to them. They want to see that you are interested in going there. There's a lot of colleges that are hard to get in. So if you're smart, you will get cozy with the admissions counselor, all right? Admission counselor could be anybody, they just work there. But if you're nice to them, they could probably give you a heads up on if there's an opening or something, right? Okay, so you should do this early, all right? When is the best time to apply for college? Boys, you read this article already. What is the best time to apply for college? You know that already. It's the 11th grade. That is the grade that you should aim for to apply for college. Check, 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 and check again. Always check and check again, okay? If you're applying for college, there's a bunch of ways that you can get in touch with the admissions counselors and actually ask for information, and they can help you. You don't have to work a lot. You just ask questions and just look for the best solution for any doubt that you may have. Okay, they will help you. They'll help you. Okay, so it says here, think about applying early. Okay, so it says here you probably associate applying to college with the typical January deadline. When you wait until late March or early April to find out your admission decision, the type of application deadline is called regular decision. But there's actually a lot of other types of deadlines: early action, early decision, restrictive early action, and rolling admission. Wow, that's a lot to take in, right? Don't worry about it. Personally, I'm all, I'm all for the early deadlines. All of these share an early to mid November deadline. And in this case, you only have to wait a few weeks to get your decision. You could know where you're going to college by New Year's. And even if you don't, you still have until May 1st to decide whether you'll go. You may find yourself in a crunch to finish your application 2 months early. But if you can get it done, you can have a lot more extra weight off your shoulders for the second half of senior year. See that? So if you wait till January, that's what probably everybody's gonna do. So you're smarter than everybody else, right? So you'll try and get it before Thanksgiving. So if you get that, if you send the application, you could actually know if you're going to that college before New Year's Eve, dude. Dudettes. Yes, it is easy. And you can have that reassurance so you don't have to worry about it in January. And then when it comes to May, uh, everybody's crunching in to actually get to the university starting in August, and you already know where you're going. And that is awesome, right? So, yeah, you could try and do this super, super, super early, okay? All right, use the common applications. When it comes time to start your application, the Common App is a godsend. It makes it so you only have to fill out one application instead of a separate one for every school you apply to. Not all schools accept it. You can see if your school is a member by searching for it here. Okay, so there's a link right there. But even if half of the schools you're applying to do use the Common App, it will save you major time and again, stress. Technology, man, is your best friend here. So check in the Common App if the university that you want to go is listed. You could just file one application and send it to maybe 10 colleges. But don't worry about it. You know what? This app is a good help, but it's not necessary. You can send it individually if you want. But still, if you don't wanna waste time, just use the Common App. There's a bunch of technology that helps you realize and not realize, helps you complete these big long formularies forms. Okay, so this is very important. Colleges usually ask for essays, so let's see what they say about essays. A lot of schools will ask you to write why, insert school name here. Essay in addition to your main one. A lot of students recycle these essays for every school they apply to. And while you may be able to use a few of the same lines, I wouldn't follow suit. Any student can write a 200-word essay filled with keywords they found on the school website. Tell them what actually excites you about going there. Not that you like the small class sizes or the beautiful campus. They already know these things. Don't be afraid to stand out a little. Okay? So if you really like a college and you know it's cool and you know the classes are great, professors are good, students are your friends. Talk about that. Okay? Talk about how awesome it is that your best friend is going there and that we help each other since we were in middle school. And just tell the truth, you know? Just be truthful. That's another tip for life. Truth will set you free, brother. Truth will set you free. So when you tell the truth and you talk about your real feelings, you stop being fake. And there's nothing worse than somebody trying to be something that they're not. Right? Go ahead and be honest. Okay, let's go with our next paragraph. Apply for scholarships. Any you can? Okay. Okay, any you can. Any you can. The majority of scholarships competitions have applications deadlines before New Year's, but you can still find plenty later in that year, in the year. It's boring, but it's almost important to devote time to research and applying for these things. If you qualify, apply. You'll find it a lot less boring once the dollars start rolling in. The more free money you get, the less you'll have to pay in loans. Yes, sir. Okay, guys, scholarships. There are so many scholarships around. You don't even imagine how many people are so in this life, in this world. There's a lot of people with a lot of money, right? And they're dying to just give it away. They're just dying to give it away to people to get smarter, to be better in life. And that's just a fact. There's companies, organizations. There's there's a in Puerto Rico we had one major scholarship. It was called the FAFSA college scholarship. You could just apply for it, and they'll pay for like 90% of your classes cost, right? So I went over there and I solicited this FAFSA, and they gave it to me. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I talked about how I could get some other helps. No, it wasn't that way. Let me start all over. So I went inside this office and there was this lady and we were chatting and she was asking me, okay, so you're majoring in this? And I said yes. And she says, do you like it? I'm like, it's awesome. I love it. And then she says, so you're from Cuamo? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Cuamo. Oh, okay, okay. Hey, listen, you could apply for a scholarship right now. They'll give you like $500 each semester. I'm like, really? How do I apply for that? I'll just write your name here. Like, really? You just write my name and that's it? I don't have to do anything else. Like, yeah, let me just write your name here. And you're set. You'll get $500. And if the first scholarship covers all your classes, then these $500 will be extra. You'll just get it in a check. Like, really? Awesome. Okay. $500. And $500 for an 18-year-old kid, it's double thumbs up. And yeah, there's a bunch of scholarships. You could just go online. Hey, scholarships. Blah, 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 fill in. Oh, another scholarship. Okay, let me fill. Maybe you'll get accepted. Maybe you won't. But still, just fill all that you can. Yeah, how that sentence started. Any you can. Yeah, scholarships equals money, and the more free money you get, the less you'll have to repay on loans. And I spent 6 years paying school debt loans. 6 years. It's a lot of money, a lot of time paying for that. But I finished paying for every cent. Thank God. All right. Don't take it too personally. You might get rejected. It's okay. At the end of the day, you were a number in a stack of applications. Let's be honest here. The college you apply to only knows a tiny piece of who you are. Be sad, but not for too long. Remember that you do at I'm sorry. Remember that what you do at school is more important than where you go. And if it's really bad, transferring is always an option. All right. So question number 1. Why should you get cozy with an admission counselor? Number 2, when can you apply for college? When is the best time? Number 3, what is the name of the app that applies at several universities at once? Number 4, when writing a college application essay, you should what? Number 5, finish the sentence. The more free money you get, finish the sentence. Okay. Bootsy boy. Bootsy boy. Come here, boy. Bootsy. He's sleeping. He's not getting up. See, the dog is on the floor over there. He's not getting up. Bootsy. 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 Come, boy. Jesus. Everybody's tired. This dog doesn't have no energy left. It's a shame. Anyways, okay. So read the article, answer the questions, submit these 5 questions to my email. Next week, we are going to tackle another topic. So it's 10 points for watching this video, and 5 times 3, 15 points for answering these questions. Okay. So if you have any questions about college and college life, please ask them in the comments below. And let's talk about attendance, boys and girls. You're not attending your classes. You have to do this. This is like regular class, okay? And if I don't see no attendance for this class or next week's class, I'm gonna start sending referrals to your counselors and referrals of your non-participation to these classes. The teachers are not sending referrals because they're like, okay, this is a new thing. The students are actually coping with this, but yeah, we already got down 3 weeks or 4 weeks, almost a month, doing these video lessons, and now it's time for you guys to show up. And if you don't show up to these video lessons and you're not submitting work, I'm gonna have to fill these referrals, and these referrals are going to go to administration. Administration is going to get in contact with your parents and the whole shebang. So yeah, guys, attendance is very important. Please attend your classes. So yeah, if you're attending these classes, please go ahead and write on the comments or submit the work. Okay. So yeah, next week I expect everybody to sign in. The 12 students that I have, 12 students that I want to be here signing in and submitting work. Okay. Right. See you guys later. Thank you very much for participating. I know this is hard. I know sometimes it's kind of a blah, but guys, I really appreciate your time. All right. Have a good one.